Alright, what's up guys, Juki here. Today we're gonna explore a little bit about BCI, Brain Computer Interface. Check out my project of using my brain to control a remote control car. Alright, without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, so now is the car time. So basically I bought all these equipments from like Amazon, most of them, and Arduino also from Amazon. I'm using the transceiver of CH12, this little transceiver that uses radio instead of Bluetooth signal. Most of people doing these Arduino projects are using Bluetooth, which is easy to connect with devices, but I'm not connecting with devices. Instead, I'm connecting with both like Arduinos from the car, which is right here, this part of it, and Arduino from the headset. So I'm using a radio transceiver which can go like to max at least, go to max of like the distance of 2 kilometers, I believe, according to the guide that I was reading. Apparently it's being written here 0, and I don't know why. Probably because the headset, the internal part of it is not being connected, because I had to hack it and solder other parts of it, and I believe it is disconnected. Headset code. A quick walkthrough to the headset code. So basically we are just including the library. So at the beginning here include brain.h and also software serial.h, which is for the HC12. And here we have different variables for the meditation, which is the integer I set. For this example, we're just mainly using attention value, so mainly these two integers here. I set also another one which is as a reference, MOV. So in MOV, I'm going to explain this part later. Here software serial AC12, these are the pin for the AC12. Now we have the voice setup. Voice setup, the beginning part of it basically saying that AC12 should start receiving the data from the headset and sending data to the Arduino from Arduino on the car. Now we have void loop, which is all the code inside the void loop will iterate all the time. So it's like a cycle, And we are sending attention value, as you can see here, right? This part of the code is basically only a reference or comment for other people want to use different brainwaves, like delta, like theta, like low alpha, all those awesome brainwaves that the Arduino, that the headset can capture. Now this part is when this part is when the MOV comes in. So MOV as a valid, but here's when it is used. So basically, if attention value is more or equal than 0 and less than 25, MOV will be equal to 20. And if attention value is more or equal than 50 and less than 90, MOV will be 100. And this final code here, little part, is basically sending data from like out together to the AC12 on the Arduino. In terms of why this is 20 and why this is 100, it is easier to explain it on the car code. Now we have the code from the car, which is also basically really simple, and it includes all those libraries that I mentioned before. Basically here we have to define a couple things. So M1, 2, 3, and 4, these are motors. So motor 1, 2, 3, 4. And the number beside this, which is this 2, 3, 4, 5, is the pin number. So on Arduino we have different pin numbers. These go from like 0 to 13 if you have the Uno, the model. And moving on, we have int MOV, which is the variable that I which is a variable I set in the headset, the code. Now we have int attention. This part I already explained before, basically telling the AC12, basically defining AC12. Moving on, we have the setup. This is the whole part for AC12 to work. This is a P mode for the motors. Moving on, the loop, which is, as I explained before, is iterary. And yeah, the interesting part is here, right? This is the juicy part. So, forward. If, as I mentioned, MOV, right? If MOV is equal to 100, which we set on the headset code, right? 100 here is when the attention value is more or equal to 50 and less than 90, then it's gonna be move forward, right? Alright, so as you guys can see here, these are the serial data coming from the headset. So the VCI headset that I have connecting with the Arduino. As you guys can see here, in the first column, which is 200, right? You can see the quality of data being transmitted through the headset. And the second one, which is attention value, is saying 0, which is wrong because I'm wearing a headset and it shouldn't be 0, it should be between 0 to 100. The second one is meditation value, which is also should be between 0 to 200. And the rest are other brainwaves like delta, beta, alpha brainwaves that we can utilize. My code initially was set to use for attention value. However, right now, my attention value is not being illustrated, so I cannot use it. After I install the headset, it will run.
People, look at this shit! It's working, man! Dang! It's crazy, look! The other one's not working though, oh my god.
Breakthrough.